like to introduce the Handle Makers series. These are reproductions of my handmade handles. They're made in the USA from American lumber. There's no sorting. This was only premium stock. After hundreds of versions, I've landed on two shapes that I think you're going to enjoy. Some of the world's best axes have already been made. They're sitting at estate sales, they're sitting at garage sales, and they're ready for a premium handle to be brought back to life. So the first handle was Edith. Edith was my take on a French curve handle. The French curve is simply one of the most gorgeous bends and curves on a handle. I wanted to replicate that. I've made hundreds and hundreds of handles at this point. Honestly, settling on one design is super stressful. A lot of thought went into the size. You want to capture the most amount of heads, and you want to hit all these angles. With this design, I've left it at a 22 millimeter width, which is plenty thin to use right out of the gate. One of the keys to the Handle Maker series was finding a manufacturer that could utilize 8/4 lumber. I wanted an extra thick palm swell. I wanted more material for the individual to be able to decide how to finish it. Edith has all the shape, has all the utility. It's just going to be a good piece for just about any axe head. And this is Matilda. Matilda is modeled after a racing axe. This is going to be a swinger, and this is a grip it and rip it kind of axe. It's named Matilda for Waltzing Matilda, kind of the unofficial anthem for Australia. Australia has a rich history of axemen. There's really great history of the competitions that used to go from town to town that really inspired the look and feel of this. It's hard to capture the angles because they're so much more subtle on Matilda here. Really, these same lines are found with the Tasmanian patterns because I have a lot of new old stock that I used as a template for this. But this is a true swinger. Just picking it up, it just wants to be swung, and you understand why this is used in a competition where accuracy and speed is going to rule the day. With the 8/4 lumber, it has such a massive palm swell. There's so much material left on it that making it your own is going to be quite easy. I really want it not just to be a Stumptown handle. I also want it to be, something that, because you've modified it so much, that it then becomes yours. There's a connection with the past, and I want to be a steward of something that I think people need to have going forward, knowing how to do things with your hands. I fear for the day where all that is lost. And it's not just the knowledge that's going to be lost, it's going to be your confidence or your faith in yourself to accomplish things with your own hands. That's why when you have a project that you've completed in front of you, even if you know you didn't do the best job, you've learned something. 9 times out of 10, the next time you do it, you're going to be even better, and you're going to be proud of it. You did it, and nobody can take that kind of thing away from you. Imagine sitting by the fire, using wood that you split from an axe you put together. There's nothing that's going to taste sweeter than that. Whether it's Matilda or Edith, putting together your own axe is an experience you won't forget. Be a f***ing man. Make your own axe.